Hello champions, welcome to Dr. Shaurav's classes, and today we are tackling a problem from the Chinese Mathematical Olympiad, one of the toughest examination in the world. And this examination basically tests your deep thinking, creativity and your ability not to panic when symbols start attacking you. So come to the question first. The question is asking, let px be a polynomial of degree n greater than 1 with integer coefficients and let k be a positive integer. Consider the polynomial qx is this, where p occurs k times. Okay. Now prove that there are at most n integers t such that qt equal to t. Okay. So let's do it. So basically we have a polynomial px of degree n greater than 1 and we repeat it k times. Qx is p of p and that this goes up to px, and we must prove there are at most n integers t such that qt equal to t. Okay, so if qt equal to t, that means you start at t, apply p again and again and again, and somehow you come back to t. So this is like a loop. For example, like pt is something and p of pt, that is something else, and after k steps we are back to t. Okay, so these are called the periodic points. Now if after applying a function multiple times you return to the same number, that number is trapped in a cycle. Okay, so we define qx minus x, that is 0. This means we are counting the integer roots of the polynomial. So now observe qx minus x. Qx is what? A polynomial, and degree of qx, this is n to the power k. So degree of qx minus x, this is also n to the power k. But wait, here comes the solid trick. If degree is n to the power k, should not we get lots of roots? No, because we are only counting the integer roots, not all the real roots. Okay, suppose t satisfies qt equal to t. So let's define a sequence like t, p of t, then p of t, and this goes on. Now since after k steps we return to t, this forms a cycle. And this comes to t. Okay, so all these numbers are integers. Now each element in the cycle satisfies it, eventually maps back to itself. So each one is a root of p to the power kx minus x, that is 0. Okay, so a cycle of length r contributes exactly r distinct integers. So if too many integers satisfy qt equal to t, we get too many cycles, and math says no, not allowed. So here's the master trick. We claim if t is an integer solution of qt equal to t, then pt is equal to t must also hold for many of them. Why? Because the polynomial with integer coefficient grows fast, and if a number is not fixed, repeated application makes it explode. So cycles longer than one are very restricted. Now for the integer polynomials degree greater than 1, only infinitely many integers can stay bounded under the iteration. So long cycles are rare and most solution must satisfy pt equal to t. Okay, now solve pt equal to t. That means p of x minus x, that is equal to 0. So this is a polynomial of degree n. Okay, so at most n integer solutions. So after all that drama, even if you apply p again and again like a TikTok loop, so you still can't escape the original limit, n solutions only. Okay, so math is basically saying no matter how many times you remix the function, the roots stay loyal. So qt equal to t, this is a cyclic behavior and integer cycles are very restricted. Most solution must satisfy pt equal to t and px minus x has degree n. So the max integer solution will be n. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. We just solved a classic question from the Chinese Mathematical Olympiad, and in the next session we will solve more questions from this examination. Okay, so see you in the next session. Bye bye.